How to get girls. 3 rules. Are you tired of struggling to attract the kind of girls you really want? Do you feel like you're missing out on an amazing woman because you lack confidence, can't listen, or don't have any passions? If so, then keep watching because I'm about to drop some game-changer rules that will transform your dating life forever. So let's get started. Rule number 1. Confidence is king, no doubt about it. Fellas, let me make this crystal clear for you. Girls absolutely love a confident guy when a dude walks into a room with his head held high, a smile on his face, and an air of self-assurance, an instant panty dropper. We're not talking about being cocky or arrogant prick. True confidence comes from within, from knowing your worth and embracing who you are, flaws and all. Look, I get it. Building real confidence is easier than said than done, but there's no excuse for not working on it. You get to start by working on your posture and stand up straight, shoulders back, and make eye contact with everyone you talk to. Dress sharp, groom yourself well, and surround yourself with positive people who lift you up and believe in you. Let me give you an example from my own life. Back in college, I was probably feeling like a total loser because I'm just bummed at a test. But then this smoking hot chick started chatting me up and decided to screw it. I'm gonna act like I own the damn place. I held my head held high and made eye contact and just owned that conversation like a boss. Next thing I knew, we're making out in the corner. That's raw power of confidence, my friends. When you walk into a room with that swagger, girls will take notice immediately. It's like catnip for them. They can't resist a guy who knows his worth and isn't afraid to show it. It's pure alpha energy, and it drives them wild in the best way possible. Now, I'm not saying you should become some cocky douchebag that's made your turnoff from any girl with half a brain. But you got to own your confidence, fellas. Believe in yourself, and girls will believe in you too. It's that simple. If you're struggling with confidence, here's what you do. Start small by forcing yourself into situations that make you uncomfortable. Talk to strangers or post girls you're interested in. Put yourself out there. It'll be tough at first, but the more you do it, the more confident you become. It's like building a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. And fellas, let me be clear with you for a second. If you're not working on your confidence, you're never going to attract the kind of girl of high quality girls you really want. They can smell insecurity from a mile away, and it's instant turn off. Shit together, own your worth, and watch how girls start flocking to you. Rule number 2, good hygiene. Alright fellas, listen up because this one is a non-negotiable. Girls ask if you can't resist a guy who smells fresh and looks like he takes care of himself. Good hygiene is the foundation of any successful dating game. I'm not talking about just showering once in a blue moon and calling it a day. Now we're gonna all in this one. We're talking full on hygiene overall. That you're looking, smelling, and feeling like $1,000,000. First things first. Let's talk about basic showering every single day. This is the most expectation, no excuses. Use a quality soap or body wash. Scrub down properly and make sure to get all those nooks and crannies clean. Next up, deodorant. This one's a non-brainer, but you'll be surprised how many guys skip it or use some cheap, ineffective garbage. Invest in a good and a spring that'll keep you smelling fresh all day long, no matter how successful or active your day gets. Also, let's not forget about the breath situation. Nobody wants to get up close and personal with a guy whose breath could knock buzzard off a gut wagon. Brush those teeth twice a day, floss regularly, and keep some mints of gum on hand for fresh breath touch-ups. Tough out the day, but we're not done yet. Good hygiene goes beyond just the basics. You also need to pay attention to the tiny details that can make or break your overall appearance. Get regular haircuts and keep your hairstyle neat. Trim those nails and keep them clean. Nobody wants to see crusty, overgrown toenails when they're trying to get inflated with you. For the love of all that is holy, invest in some quality cologne or body spray that complements your natural scent. Nothing too overspraying, just a subtle, pleasant aura. Have girls leaning in for a closer whiff. So if you're not taking your hygiene seriously, you might as well give up on your attracting any quality girls. I can smell BO and see sloppy grooming from a mile away, so it's an instant turn off. No amount of confidence and cool hobbies is going to make up for being a skinny, unkempt mess. Get your hygiene game on lock and watch how girls start gravitating towards you like moths to a flame. They won't be able to resist the allure of a guy who smells and looks like he has his life together. Rule number 3, develop your passions, no excuses. Listen up, girls are instantly attracted to guys with passions and interests outside of just trying to get laid. When you're passionate about something, whatever your career or hobby or cause you believe in, it shows that you're a well-rounded person that develops in substance. It shows that you got a rich inner life and you're not just some shallow, undimensional douche. Think about it. Would you rather date some boring chick who's just going through the motions of someone who's excited about life and has their own thing going on that lights them up inside? Exactly. Girls want a guy who's passionate and driven, not some lazy bum who's just coursing through life. So what are you passionate about? Maybe you're into painting, or you love to cook, groom meals, or you're a total history buff who could talk for hours about World War II. Wherever it is, lean into it. Hard join clubs or groups, read books and articles about your interests, and talk about them with enthusiasm. When you're on dating or just hang out. And let me be real with you one more time. If you don't have any passions or interests, you better find some quick. Girls can smell a lack of passion from a mile away, and it's a major turnoff. It shows that you're just drifting through life with no real purpose or drive. And that's about unattractive as it gets. Not only will having passions make you more interesting and attractive, but it also give you something to bond over the right girl. Trust me, there's nothing hotter than a guy who's filled up about his passion and can share the excitement with you. It's intoxicating, and so get out there and find what lights you up inside. Take risks, try new things. Don't be afraid to get a little obsessive about the stuff you love. Once you got that fire burning, bright girls will be drawn to you like moths to a flame. And there you have it, fellas. The 3 rules of getting girls' confidence, good listening skills, and developing your passions. Follow these to a T, and you'll be on your way attracting the kind of amazing woman you desire. Now let me give you one last piece of advice that's more important than anything else I said today. Don't just take my word for it. Don't just nod along and think, yeah, that makes sense, but put these rules into action immediately. Go out there, work on your confidence, practice listening, find your passions like your life depends on it. And when you start seeing real results, when you start attracting the kind of high quality girls you always demand of, remember where you're headed first. And there you have it, 3 rules that will help you attract amazing girls. But don't just take my word for it. Put the advice into action immediately. Oh, and one last thing, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on. That way you'll never miss another dose of real talk that you'll never level up dating game. I'll catch you on the next one. The way you'll never miss another dose of videos that will level up your dating game. I'll catch you on the next one.